I'm Ariane Wittgen-Antenori. I'm the author of this book, What Does It Have to Do With Me? And the author of Intuitive Body Rebalancing for Weight Control. Rebalancing. Sorry, I said it wrong. And we want to talk today about...
I'm Liz Chapman, by the way, because you...
I just wanted to keep on introducing, but she came in between. So, this is Liz Chapman, this is my co-writer and author. And we wanted to talk about forgiveness, because we have quite different
opinions on forgiveness. Yeah. We've both been through traumas in our life.
Yes.
Where other people have hurt us badly. And it's how we deal with that. And we all deal with it slightly differently, perhaps. But our actual views of how I felt I needed to deal with it and how you felt you needed to deal with it are very different. Mm-hmm. So we thought we'd explain both ways, and then you can see what actually is going to work for you, so that you can forgive or not forgive, as the case may be.
Yeah, and actually I had very good results with my clients who did the way I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain your way first?
No, you tell me first your opinion.
Okay. My opinion has always been that when someone hurts you, forgive them. Partly because you don't really know what caused them to do that anyway in the first place. But if I don't forgive the people that have hurt me, they're always connected to me. And I feel that by forgiving them, from my point of view, I'm disconnecting myself from them so that I don't carry their negative energy and that trauma with me forever, that I disconnected so they can't actually hurt me anymore. Because sometimes you go through a trauma and that person that's hurt you has probably forgotten about it, probably doesn't even remember you. Mm. But you still feel about it, it's there every day, you still feel it. So they're still affecting your life, even though they don't even know who you are. But they're affecting my life every day. And I thought, no, I'm not going to allow this. I'm going to forgive them and disconnect myself from them so that I feel better. And I do. And it's gone as far as I'm concerned.
It's gone?
Yeah.
But don't you remember that we also did something?
We did do a little bit of work.
Yes,
as well.
you see?
But, yes, we did do some work, yeah. Which is quite right, and that helped as well. But forgiveness for me was quite important, that I actually accepted that I can't change the past, but I can make peace with it and I can let it go so that it doesn't affect today. That was my idea anyway.
Yeah. And my idea was that it's very difficult to forgive. And it sounds so easy. You have to forgive. Or what the church always tells you, you have to forgive and go and pray a little bit, no? Mm-hmm. And forgive every person who did something bad to you. I think this is very difficult, because to forget the hurt you felt at the moment when this person humiliated you, was aggressive with you, talking bad over you, and being nasty and teasing you to
violence,
violence. How can you actually forgive somebody who violates you? Or how you call this? Violates you. It's actually, I think it's unforgivable. You can't forgive this person. So my strategy is that the emotions you get by this, when it happens to you, like rage, really hate, anger, sadness, and disappointment.
It's sort of, it affects your self-confidence, your actual belief in yourself.
Yes, but how I would say before I say just, okay, I forgive you, I go in the church and pray. I think it's better to really take something like a substitute. Here is my substitute. And this is maybe the person who did something really, really bad, which you actually think you can't forgive. So you say, this represents the person, maybe just give her a name, and say, and talk really to this person and say, what you have done to me really hurted me. You humiliated me, and then your feelings can come up. And even if you get enraged and you want to hit this person, you also can hit this, like, or like take a cushion and you hit it and say, what you have done to me, it was very horrible, and even nasty words you want to say to this person, but this helps you to release it out of all your cells. And then I think you get more in the neutral position. And this is another kind of, I forgive you, because when you forgive somebody, you put yourself like you were better. I forgive you. No, I don't forgive you. I give you something bad, what you did to me, and now it's okay for me. And I can respect, not accept, respect that you, at the time, you were like you were, and you could do different, and you could do it better. But I never will accept this, what you have done to me, and now I think it's easier to forgive. So this is a completely different way.
But I think also, because for me, I've done a little bit of both.
Yes.
I've done some forgiveness, and I've also done this. I've belted a cushion.
Yeah.
I've thumped a cushion.
Yeah.
To get rid of certain things as well. But for me, I can feel.
And you forgive already before, and you still had to hurt after years. You have to
still things crop up with trauma.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different aspects to the trauma, to the whole experience. Something can trigger it 30, 40 years later.
Yeah.
A tiny little thing that you weren't expecting.
Yeah.
And then in those circumstances, you've got to, just being forgiving isn't necessarily enough.
Yeah.
It helps you to live more peacefully within yourself. But sometimes that anger is still deep down in there, in which case you need to hit something.
Yeah, and you should. Or you go in the car, put the music very loud, and you scream all the bad words you want to say. Even if you want to say Or, for example, and scream it out. Or go into the, how do you say campo? You go
countryside.
And you go out in the countryside, you take some stones and hit the stone. Or not hit the stone, take a spear and throw the stones, and again, and another one, and one after the other. Until you really feel, now it's out. And this is very healthy for your whole body system. Because if you leave it like this, it's always like a little stone in the shoe. It always peaks. But after years, it really can provocate pain. Yeah. So you should try to relieve it like
I think a lot depends on what you're forgiving. Some things, yes, I think you can just forgive, and it's like, it doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm getting on with my life. I'm moving forward. I'm done. Yeah. But there's some things that are so deep inside of you that you've got to have another way to do this. Yeah. So in further videos, we'll discuss other topics like this, but also we're going to give you some more techniques that you can use to help get rid of some of the issues in your life that are disrupting you. Yeah. We want you to be well and healthy and happy.
Exactly. And that's on the most easiest and quickest way as possible. Yeah. So thank you for watching our video, and until the next time.